Black Friday is literally tomorrow, so I wanted to give you my advice to make the most of the day and get those bargains in. So stay tuned if you want to see what I think is best to buy this Black Friday. So hey guys, it's Becky and welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, everything from plus size fashion, beauty, lifestyle, all that jazz. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, then why not hit that subscribe button down below. And if you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. And just so you know, everything that I can find that I'm talking about will be linked down below. They will be probably affiliate links, and that just means I make a small kickback from the brand if you do decide to buy through them. And of course, with Black Friday tomorrow, your support is super appreciated around this time of year. So Black Friday is one of my favourite times of year. I am a bargain hunter. I get a thrill from finding stuff on a deal. I never want to pay for anything full price. So Black Friday, my favourite time of year. However, I just wanted to kind of like talk about maybe what are the best things to look for Black Friday, but also some things to kind of look out for and stuff like that to make the most of the day, and also to make sure you're like not wasting money and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be all about. I first also just want to say Black Friday, while it's all well and good, there are sales on all year round. I think pretty much every payday, I always get emails in my inbox saying, you know, 20% off this weekend. We've got Boxing Day coming up. So if you haven't got the funds at the moment, don't feel like you're going to be missing out on some amazing sales. Sales now happen all year round. So don't feel pressured to buy stuff you can't afford. And it's not good value if you're going to get into debt because those interest rates are going to outweigh the savings that you're going to make on your Dyson hairdryer or your PlayStation 5 or whatever you're buying. So always shop mindfully when shopping a sale, and only purchase really what you need or what you can afford. Don't get sucked into the hype and buy stuff that you don't need and that could get you into financial trouble. It is not worth it. So I really wanted to stress that point at the beginning of this video. Don't feel pressured to buy stuff you don't need and that is not part of your budget. Sales happen all year round. So, you know, if right now you can't get something, then maybe in 6 months' time when things are different, I'm sure you'll be able to find a similar sale that's going on now. It might even be better, it might even be cheaper by then. So just wanted to put that out there. So I want to talk about things that I think are worth kind of looking at sale wise, rather than obviously you know, getting sucked into the Black Friday hype. So the first thing I obviously want to talk about are Christmas gifts. So if you haven't asked your relatives yet what they want, today would be a good day. Make that phone call, ping them a Facebook message across and say, hey, any idea you want for Christmas? Because if they have something specific that they want and you can get it with 20%, 30% off, then amazing. My mum really wants a particular face cream for Christmas, so that's on the checklist for tomorrow. Especially when it comes to branded goods, I feel like Black Friday is great for that. So if you know someone in your life really likes Nike or Adidas, my boyfriend particularly loves those brands, then definitely check out their main website. I do know Nike is offering, I think, around 30% off for Black Friday. I will try and update my links for tomorrow with any of the offers that are going on, as well as try and do my community tab. It is a little bit hard sometimes to keep up with everything, but I will try and do that for you tomorrow. but go to the brand websites, because often they'll have better deals than maybe what's on, say, like John Lewis or ASOS. So yeah, ask your friends and family today what they fancy and see if you can get them on offer. I would also suggest as well stuff like perfume gift sets, stuff like that off Boots. Are great places to start as well for Christmas gifts and getting that little bit of an extra discount. And that leads us on to beauty. I am a huge beauty fan. I love makeup, skincare, all that jazz. So Black Friday is really one of my favorite times of year to pick up a beauty bargain. Now, go and have a look in your makeup bag and see how much foundation you've got left. See how much left you've got of your favorite lipstick. If you've not got much left, now would be a great time to pick up some of your staples that you know that you're gonna wanna buy soon. And if you can get that, of course, with a 20% discount. I know ASOS the other day did 25%. If you can get that, then that is amazing on something that you use all the time. I personally, you know me guys, I love to shop beauty. I am being really good this year and I'm writing a list of everything that I want prior to Black Friday. So what I'm doing is I am literally thinking like, what do I actually want, rather than doing impulse shopping on the day, and those are the only things that I will buy on Black Friday if I write it down on my list. But I will try my best to not venture out of my list and just stick to what I want. So on my Black Friday wish list, I do have the Isamaya Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. I have wanted to try Isamaya for a really long time. It is a relatively new makeup brand by the makeup artist Isamaya, and it is very unusual. It's very kind of like grimy, industrial almost. It's really cool, but I love all the textures and colours in this eyeshadow palette. I think it would be really interesting and add something very different to my makeup collection, but it's very expensive. It's an extremely expensive eyeshadow palette. So I'm really hoping they do a sale for Black Friday, because that is the number one thing on my list. I would love to get this eyeshadow palette, but with some bit of discount, because they never do sales, they never do offers. So to get a little bit of money off this palette, I would be really happy about that. I also want to try quite a few Say products. I really want to try the bronzer and the dewy, like they're like a primer face glow lotion gel thing. I really want to try some stuff from Say as well, so I'll be heading over to Cult Beauty for that. And I will just say as well, if you love testing or trying makeup, there are so many great value sets out there at the moment. I really enjoyed the Kosas Lip Duo set. That was a really lovely one. I loved both of the shades, super wearable, and obviously to get an additional discount on top of a value set is really great. I also really enjoyed this Codely set. You get a full size of the Codely face spray, which I use every day when I do my makeup. It's super refreshing. It's very like, it feels very spa-like, luxurious. And with that, you do get the a mini face mask and a mini of the serum. So you're just paying for the facial spray and getting those minis for free. But obviously, if you can get an additional discount on top of the value set, it makes it even more value. That Codely one as well would obviously make a great gift as well. Also, Sol de Janeiro have so many gift sets out. I really think if you've got a niece or you know, someone that's kind of like that Gen Z age, you know, they're 18 to 20, I think Sol de Janeiro is a very popular brand with those guys, and there is so many different gift sets out there that, of course, if you can get on a discount, I'm sure they would love them. And shout out to the Summer Fridays lip balm. I do know Cult Beauty have got, I think, every shade in stock at the moment. So again, an amazing beauty gift, relatively small as well, so it's not too expensive. If you can get those on sale, then I think that would also make a great gift for someone. But yeah, with beauty, I would definitely recommend maybe just writing a little list of everything that you would like to pick up and try not to add too many items to your basket that you maybe didn't plan on buying. That is my downfall. I'm just like, woo, I get so excited and then I just throw everything in. And there have been mistakes, there have been regrets. So yeah, hopefully that little Black Friday trick will help you out. And then on to clothing and fashion. This is a tricky one because obviously you don't know exactly what the offers and deals are going to be. And with fashion, prices fluctuate so much all the time. There's sales always going on, different discounts, stuff like that. So I would highly recommend with fashion to really go for staple pieces and stuff that's a really good quality. I would really recommend before Friday going onto some of your favorite websites. For my plus size folk, I really love Mango and Anthropologie have a small but very good quality range. And again, it's up on the pricier side, so if you can get a discount at Anthropologie, that's great. I do also really like River Island, and of course ASOS is a classic staple website for us plus size people. Have a little browse on the website and favourite some items. I use my like favourites list all the time, especially on ASOS, just to keep track of some items that I really like the look of, but that might be a little bit out of my price range, or I don't think it's worth that price, but I still really like it. And then keep track of them for Black Friday, so you can go back and have a look and see what kind of discount they have on those items. I would also recommend looking at the compilation of the fabric. So obviously with stuff like a coat, if you wanted to buy a lovely winter coat, you'd probably want something that is a wool blend. That is going to last you the longest. It's not going to pill. It's going to be super warm, but obviously wool tends to be a little bit more expensive. However, they can trick you. They can put a high price tag on your little polyester coat. So definitely check out the composition of the fabrics, and yeah, try and go for the more natural fibers such as cotton, wool, silk, stuff like that. It is incredibly hard as a plus size person to find those quality items. So yeah, I would just recommend having a little look through, just like seeing what's, you know, good quality, and maybe popping them on your wish list to check out on Black Friday. I also think shoes can be a really great buy on Black Friday. Getting a pair of really nice leather boots, something like that, or, you know, re-upping on your Converse trainers or your Nike Air Force Ones. If you want to refresh them, I think that's a great time to do it during Black Friday, because I feel like the price of trainers keep going up and up and up. So yeah, I think shoes are a great buy. And I just think in fashion in general, try not to buy trendy items, because they'll probably be in the sale on Boxing Day for a lot cheaper. And are you going to wear them for, you know, how many times are you going to wear them before they're not going to be trendy anymore? Trend items are just like maybe stuff that you should maybe consider just not buying in general, because are you really going to get your money's worth out of them? And I think your money is probably better spent on something that's going to be in your wardrobe for, you know, years to come, rather than just for a few seasons. And then finally, I wanted to kind of talk about electronics and gaming and stuff like that. So if you do have a Nintendo Switch, obviously the game store on the Switch, the sale has started, and there are some fab games that are on offer. I think there's one called like Post Girl or something that I really want. Mail Time, that's what it's called. I'm definitely going to be picking that up because that's on sale. But I always suggest checking out the Nintendo store, which you can access on your Switch, to have a look at the sale, especially around Black Friday, because there are some fabulous deals. I think they've got some like Lego Star Wars games on offer, even some Mario games. So now is a really great time to check out what Black Friday offers they have on there. I would also suggest having a look on Smiths if you want to buy a gift of games. They've got some really great offers on like the physical copies of games. They're not going to maybe be as good as the digital download store, but if you are looking for a gift, Smiths has some really great deals, and yeah, I found some really great bargains at Smiths, and I like having the physical copies because then if you don't like the game you can sell it on to someone else. But yeah, I've heard across the board that Smiths is a great place to pick up bargains. I'm not sure what they're doing for Black Friday, but they seem to have, again, offers on throughout the year all the time, so if you can't get it now, you'll always be able to get it later. As for electronics, I always am super wary of Black Friday offers. With tech, I am not well versed with what makes a good TV, what makes a good laptop. So I would always highly suggest doing your research on whatever you're buying, if it's something like a TV, laptop, before going into store. You can get really sucked in to, especially stuff on Amazon. They seem to like suck you in, and you don't know if something you're buying is like older stock, maybe slightly older technology. So I would definitely suggest trying, especially if you're buying something big like a TV, you know, those big ticket items, to like double check, do your research and make sure you're actually getting good value for money. I got my TV a couple of years ago from John Lewis, and that was a really good buy. I think I got £300 off my LG. It's an OLED. I don't know what it is, but I love the TV. We went in store rather than shopping online, and I'm really glad I did that because I was able to talk to a few different representatives from all the different brands. They had them all in, obviously, because it's a huge selling weekend. So, you know, maybe consider not buying on Amazon and heading into Currys or John Lewis or whatever electronic store is near you, and I'm sure they'll have lots of different kind of representatives from all the different brands that can kind of talk to you about all the differences, and hopefully be able to find you the right TV for your budget, get the best offer. But yeah, I'd be really careful of Amazon because a couple of Black Fridays me and my family have bought stuff off there, and it's been like one time stuff's not worked, or it's just not been the product I'd hoped it had been. So I really recommend just, you know, I think really the takeaway from Black Friday is, you know, research, do a little kind of like bit of homework prior to Black Friday. Make sure all the products you're buying are stuff you actually want, and don't get like swept away with the hype and the FOMO around the day. Remember, sales happen all year round, and yeah, I just really want you to be happy with your purchases, and hopefully your bargains are actual bargains that you will enjoy for many more months and hopefully years to come. So I hope this was helpful. I know it was like a little bit kind of random. Obviously I don't know the offers that are going to be happening on Black Friday, so this is all pure speculation, but I will be linking all the Black Friday offers down below that I can find, as well as some of like the best buys in each of the categories that I have mentioned. And yeah, hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.